Good evening, I'm Angela Lim. The top stories on News 5. The Home Affairs Minister calls on local communities to play a greater role in the fight against drugs. The People's Action Party continues its search for women candidates to join its ranks.
The school is the one which is able to pick up when the child is not doing well.
And Second Minister for Education and Finance, Indranee Rajah, says schools can play a crucial role to reduce inequality here. And coming up later in the program, laws could be introduced later this year to prevent foreign interference in domestic politics. But how can it be tackled effectively? We have some answers for you later on. Home Affairs Minister K. Shanmugam has called on local communities to play a greater role in the fight against drugs. A recent CNB report showed a trend of increasing drug abusers last year. It also cited a rise in the production and trafficking of drugs around the region. Now, some regional countries have also liberalized the use of medical marijuana.
It can change not just the lives of a few people, but it can change the entire family and generations. So this is a long-term struggle. It's a long-term fight. Work will be challenging, and it's especially so when countries start legalizing cannabis. So we have to stand for. I think that damage, the danger, the problems are too serious.
Mr. Shanmugam was speaking at the Dada Itu Haram Appreciation Lunch, which pays tribute to volunteers, businesses and community partners. They've all made efforts to spread the anti-drug message. The campaign was launched almost 2 years ago and has reached about 100,000 members of the Malay Muslim community. The number of Malay drug abusers arrested last year jumped by nearly 10%. To stem the rise, the campaign is aiming to step up engagement efforts. It will focus on family outreach and greater involvement of religious leaders to give community guidance.
We'll continue that and get more of our people to see that drug taking is not something we tolerate in Singapore, and it's important that we promote also a good narrative that, staying drug free is actually cool. It's actually the way to live a life as a free person without the shackles of addiction. I think that's a strong message we want to send, that life is good as it is.
Separately, Mr. Shanmugam also commented on Swedish black metal band Wattain's recent Facebook post. He said it carries the potential for religious misunderstanding. The band's performance here on Thursday was cancelled just hours before it was due to begin. That's after the Home Affairs Ministry raised concerns over security. Wattain's post slammed the Singapore government for cancelling its show at the last minute and included a photo of the band and its mainly Malay fans giving a finger sign.
A group of Malay young men showing the finger sign and supporting the group. Next time you will have the Christians doing the same thing. I think we have to educate our young people about the importance. You treat others the same way you expect them to treat you. If we had some concert like this about Islam, there is no way we would have allowed it, right? If you haven't seen the photograph, you should go and look at it. So it's going viral all across the Christian groups. And the idea is, of course, they won't realize this is only a small group. Is this what the Muslims think of us? So now we have to send the message, this is not what the Muslim community thinks. This is black metal group supporters. They are not the mainstream Muslim community.
Still at home, the People's Action Party will continue looking for women candidates to join its ranks, even as Singaporeans in general continue to avoid politics. That's what PAP Women's Wing Chairman Josephine Teo said on the sidelines of a celebration for International Women's Day. Take a listen.
Majulah Women's Wing! Majulah Women's Wing! One more time! Majulah Singapura!
This hall is packed with over 2